Yay Networks.
Welcome to A Sandwich and Some Lovin'. I'm Kellie Raspberry Evans, along with my husband and podcast co-host, Alan Evans.
A trade in the house.
Thank y'all for being here with us for another podcast. We've had so much transpire since the last one and so much to look forward to before the next one.
You may want to say welcome one more time because I think you said it right as I hit the record button.
Oh, welcome.
Yeah.
To A Sandwich and Some Lovin'
I wonder
podcast.
if it'll sound like Elcom.
Maybe.
Or come to A Sandwich and Some
Don't
Lovin'.
know. I don't know. We're glad you have come and found us here. So anyway, like I said, we've had a lot happen since the last podcast, a lot to look forward to. Where do we begin? First, I think I know where we should begin.
Do you got me?
I got you.
Okay. I've got some stuff. I've got some good stuff. A lot has happened.
Yeah, as I said that, like now we can say it the third time.
But there's an elephant in the room I think we need to address. Is that what you're going to start with?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, start with whatever.
Unless it's my same elephant.
Start with whatever you were going to start
Last
with.
week we were trying to remember who said "I love you" first, and we could not remember.
Yeah, we couldn't remember
at all.
Mm-hmm.
And one of our very best customers, Andrea Dowling Gulledge, actually pulled up an old episode.
Well, that's because she's the secretary of the podcast.
She pulled up an old episode, but how would she know which episode to find?
Well, she's our record keeper. She's not like an administrative assistant. She's the secretary and the keeper of all.
How would she know which episode?
She's the keeper of all books and information.
Amazing, but she was able to go to a specific podcast. I don't have it in front of me right now, but she pulled up the little sound clip in which we were interviewing the lady that Brenda's sister.
Mm-hmm.
We were interviewing, what's her name? I've gone completely blank. But anyway, we were doing an interview and we were talking about who said "I love you" first, and it turns out that I did.
You did?
Mm-hmm. Because I was teasing Alan because I knew he wanted to say it, but he was afraid to say it. So he just kept telling me, "I miss you. I just miss you." All the time he was telling me that whenever he had to travel for work, because that was the season when he had to travel to conventions and things. "I miss you. I miss you." And I knew he wanted to say it so bad. So I finally said, "I love you."
Now I build man caves in the garage.
Yeah. So what does that tell you? What does that tell you?
It tells me
the romance is dead.
It tells me we have our own little spaces.
Yeah, some of us have 3
living spaces.
Some of us have 3 spaces to call their own.
Well,
in the
I don't
house,
have
but that's
three.
okay.
I don't
it's
have
fine.
3 spaces.
The rest of the house,
You've got the entire house,
except for the children's bedrooms.
In fact, why don't you tell everybody about your early birthday present? Why don't you tell them about that?
Some lamps. So exciting! I got lamps.
Yeah. Let me tell you something about lamps.
Lamps
listener.
aren't cheap.
Oh my goodness.
Well, I've been looking for lamps for quite some time, and I needed a certain kind of lamp. I wanted something with a little bit more modern look because our house is, what do you call it? Tuscan? Is it called Tuscan? Is that the right word? Old world. It was built in the 90s with that heavy dark wood and stuff. And I'm trying to find ways to lighten it up and not go completely opposite of the theme of the house, but kind of bring it to today. And so I found these lamps, but they are very pricey lamps. They are. But I told Alan, I said, that's just what I want for my birthday. That'll be my birthday. You don't have to buy me anything else. That's what I want.
I told Kellie to go get whatever she wants. Just any lamp, anything you want for your birthday. It's easier. You'll be happier, most likely, if you just get it.
Yeah, so I did.
So
and the reason I knew these were the right lamps is because when we went to this lighting store and I was with my mother on Mondays with Mama, and I found them and I was like, I don't know, they're kind of expensive. I took pictures of them. I wanted to show them to Alan. And the guy I said, "Do you have more of these?" And he said, "No, the 2 on the floor are all we have." I was like, well, what are the odds somebody's going to come back and want my lamps? So I waited about 5 days and finally went back, because I couldn't stop thinking about them, which is a good sign. And when I walked in the door and I looked to the right where they were gone. And I was
were they really?
I was immediately gutted. And I was like, oh.
Gutted? Wow.
I was like,
what are you, Sam from New Zealand?
Gutted. I was so upset.
That's what the Kiwis say.
No. And so I was so sad. We say that here too.
We don't say gutted in America.
Yeah, we do.
No, we don't. That's an English. That's a New Zealand,
Okay,
Australian
but
thing.
they say English words in Australia and New Zealand.
Good eye, mate.
We're all speaking English.
We don't call everybody mate.
I know, but gutted
You
is
don't call
not
females
unique to
Shaylas.
Gutted is not unique to New Zealand.
It is.
All right, everybody. Y'all let Alan know he's wrong. Anyway, so this very nice gentleman came up and I think he's like, "Can I help you with anything?" I said, "Oh, I'm just so disappointed." I said, "These lamps that I wanted are gone." He said, "Well, actually, they might still be here. Somebody just came in and rearranged the store to, make it look fresh." And so he walked around that entire store with me until I found them. And I said, "You know what? The fact that I was so disappointed because gutted is a foreign language."
Do you also say rubbish?
Gutted is a foreign language.
Do you also say bloody?
Alan, you're just wrong on gutted.
What about rubbish?
I don't typically say rubbish, no.
Yeah. Neither do Americans. What about
Well, you're wrong.
What about bloody? Like something's bloody good.
No, that's usually a British thing. But
Well,
gutted
like
is
gutted.
not New Zealand. I don't know why
Listener,
you think that.
Especially those of you in New Zealand, especially you, Sam Dugan, email us at podcast@kellyandalan.com and give us the origin of using the word gutted in normal conversation.
Okay.
I would say disappointed.
Well, gutted, everybody, you knew exactly what I meant. I'm not going to argue. This is not even necessary.
Because I have a friend from New Zealand.
Okay, I do too.
That's why you used it.
Okay, y'all. Anyway, I got these lamps. And I'm glad they were expensive.
Yeah, they were. Very.
I don't know why you're bogging down on that. But anyway.
Bogging down on what?
Gutted. I mean, that's so ridiculous.
Well, if you would stop talking about it, you know that I would stop talking about it, but you just keep going.
You just kept talking about it.
See?
Oh, my God. All right.
Y'all need to stop bickering and arguing on this podcast. Okay?
Okay.
Alan?
All right.
Stop it.
So in addition to that, we went out to celebrate my friend Mark's birthday, and that was really a lot of fun with Mark and John.
Yeah.
We went to a new restaurant we'd never been to before. As soon as we walked in, this bright, shiny person came up.
He's our friend.
Miriam.
He's my friend too.
Your friend too.
Yeah.
Miriam came up. She was the owner of the place, and it was her birthday too. And so it was just a really nice time to go out and celebrate Mark on his birthday. But while we were there, John, my friend John, the one that I got the matching martini tattoo with on my wrist, he showed me, he directed me to a website and he said, "Read this." And I was like, oh my gosh, it was, I think, me to a T. And I think it might be a lot of other people. So I was going to talk about the article that he directed me to. It's 12 signs that you are an extroverted introvert.
Is this going to be you? Is this one of these things where we read it and you're going to be like, that's me. That's me.
Yeah, it is. But I think it's going to be a lot of people. It's one of those things like
a horoscope.
Like a horoscope. Exactly.
Because you're Aries.
I am Aries. This is the Aries season.
Oh, Aries. Aries. That's a callback on the podcast. Do you remember what other time other than horoscope talk have we mentioned Aries?
No.
You don't remember?
No.
I'll tell you the origin after you do this.
The origin of Aries?
Yes, I'm going to tell you what happened and why Aries has significance on this podcast after this.
Okay. Well, if you follow my Instagram stories, you may have seen me showing off my pair eyewear with 2 of my top frames. Did you see it, Alan?
I did.
I wanted to show everybody how easy and fun it is to switch up your look in literally a snap, because whether you wear glasses every day or just for reading, or you wear blue blockers, you want to look cute. And sometimes you want to change your look up and have your frames match your mood or your outfit. And that's the beauty of pair eyewear. Now, you choose the base frame that's perfect for you. Mine is the Kirby frame. By the way, the base frame started just $60. That includes prescription lenses. So affordable. And then you can choose from hundreds of magnetic top frames, and in a snap, change the look. The top frames start at just $25, so you can afford to build a whole collection that is unique to you and your personality and your style. Pair just added their storybook collection with limited edition top frames, including the Wizard of Oz. They're beautiful. They've got top frames to celebrate spring, your favorite team, everything in between. And they've got frames for women, men, and kids. And with over 200 million children worldwide in need of glasses, for every pair you buy, Pair provides the glasses to a child in need.
Get glasses that stay as fresh as your unique style with Pair. Go to paireyewear.com/sandwich for 15% off your first purchase. That's pair, Pair, eyewear.com/sandwich.
All right. So check that out. Well, maybe I'll post my Instagram story again because they are super cute.
So take
All right.
yourself back to 2021, my first trip up to Sturgis, South Dakota. And I told a story of one of the fellers that I went with up there. And I gave a young lady at one of the bars $20 to perform a bar trick. The bar trick was she put a beer bottle between her buttocks and held it there.
Yeah.
And this young, sweet, clean lady's name was Aries.
There you go. She made a lasting impression on you.
I'm not sure that was her real name, though.
It might have been.
It's kind of hippie.
It's unique.
It's like Sunbeam.
That I think somebody just recently named their child Sunbeam.
Yes.
Oh yeah, you're a tattoo artist. Okay, so 12 signs that you are an extroverted introvert.
Okay.
And this was authored by Lee Suckling. That's his real name, Lee Suckling.
You're not doing a mic check bit?
No, that's his name. I'm sure he's been teased mercilessly, so let's not pile on.
You know, it'd be worse if it was like Eileen Suckling.
But it's not. All right. I don't want Alan reading because he does that. He reads over my shoulder. All right. So these are 12 signs. I'll go through them fairly quickly. 12 signs. Number 1, you are great with people. You know how to work at a party. You can be charming and funny. And most people around you think you're a genuine extrovert who just simply gets along with everybody. But even though you're great with people, number 2, you're great with people till you're not. Extroverted introverts reach a point in any social situation where they just had enough. While you may have been initially energized by the buzz of human interaction a couple of hours in, you're completely drained. You want to be alone, not talking, and that's when you recharge. Number 3, you prefer one-on-one communication. While great with people, you don't really like small talk in group situations. You prefer to spend time with people you're really interested in and you can have meaningful conversations.
Okay.
Small talk at parties is very hard. Don't you agree?
Small talk?
Small talk with large groups. That's hard.
I mean, I can small talk with the best of them. I was in the business world so long. I mean, I can just shoot the shit about nothing forever, but
I was sitting at a lunch and I was surrounded by people and literally nobody was talking. And so I'm just like, so
you had to
how's
talk
things?
then.
I
Yeah,
can't,
in that
when
case, you have
nobody's
to.
talking,
Yeah.
I have to make small talk and it's uncomfortable for a lot of
Why?
people, I think, because the silence is more awkward. All right, you have social anxiety. No matter how many times, this is number 4, no matter how many times you make a great impression in a social situation, social anxiety always rears its head in the hours or days before the next time you're required to be on for a crowd. Who gets sick every time they've got something up and just rather not do it anyway? Me. I get like physically ill. You know you'll enjoy it once you get there, but you think about canceling many times before you leave the house. And sometimes you'll go out with friends, not because you want to, but because you don't want to disappoint them. Number 5, you love being alone and you don't understand anyone who is uncomfortable with being alone.
Me.
Sometimes you'll go an entire day without speaking to another human being and you don't think twice about it. You find being alone, reading a book, watching a movie, or partaking in any other solitary pastime extremely invigorating.
Well, I don't know about going an entire day without talking.
You can.
It's where the wheels off.
You can if you stay home all day and I'm out of town or something. I bet you didn't talk to people like a whole day when I was out of town. I bet that could easily happen. Even though you love being alone, number 6, you still get lonely. Just because you're good on your own doesn't mean it's always good for you. There's a fine line between loving your alone time and needing social interaction. But sometimes it's hard to recognize you're lonely because you are so comfortable in your own space that you don't want to leave it. Number 7, you can meet anybody. You're good at meeting other people's parents, partners, girlfriends, boyfriends, bosses, you name it. You're good at asking questions because you don't really like talking about yourself, but you still manage to walk away knowing the person you were talking to thought you were the interesting one because you're doing all the talking, right? And asking.
I think that's kind of you.
Yeah. You find, I can meet anybody. I'm good at that. Yeah. You find friendships that need maintenance exhausting. The ideal friend for an extroverted introvert is one who is not demanding. Friendships that require work, like the kind who need constant attention and communication. Otherwise, the friend gets real needy. They don't usually last long. You're happier seeing each of your friends sporadically. And if months or even years go by between hangouts, it's not a big deal. You have more to catch up on anyway.
I will pull back the kimono. Kellie's not on board with needy friends.
Number 9, sometimes you are bad at messaging. On any given day, you might feel like complete solitude, and that means not replying to messages and texts. You only pick up the phone if you think it is important. Extroverted introverts can be bad at messaging, not because they don't want to talk to you, but because they don't want to talk to anyone. And I think a few of my friends had to figure that out about me. When I'm not in the mood, they can text me all day and I don't respond. I just don't want to talk. I don't even want to text, I get like that. I don't want to talk to anybody. Number 10, you don't like compliments. Extroverted introverts like making a good impression. They want to be noticed, but when someone actually gives you a compliment to, affirm these positive things about you, you get really shy, you get very uncomfortable. So it's really strange because you want people to look at you and not look at you at the same time. Number 11, you're happiest in cafes. You love being around people, but not necessarily engaging with them. Cafes are a prime spot for this. You can look around and see the hustle and bustle of life, at the same time be removed from it.
Like the Starbies.
It's one of those great situations where you feel like you're part of something, but there's no pressure.
Like the S-Bucks. I can just sit there amongst everybody and have my earpods in.
Yeah.
And nobody can bother me.
When I moved to Atlanta many years ago and I didn't have any friends
Well, that sounds
yet.
bad. Just drains out the noise.
Yeah. I didn't have any friends when I moved to Atlanta many years ago. I would just go where people were just so I could feel like I was part
Like
of
the
something,
mall?
and that and Target and grocery stores, just so you could feel like you're part of something. Number 12, final one, you like going out, but then you want to ghost. My friend John's really good at this because he was like tick, 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 tick on all the boxes. And he was giving this to me because he knew this list described me, which is why we have matching tattoos. Anyway, he says you do enjoy going out with friends and being social. You thrive when you're drinking and dancing, but there comes a point, and it will happen like a light switching off. You just want to go home. And it's not because you're not having fun anymore. You just simply want to be silent. And your natural inclination is to ghost because saying goodbye leaves you riddled with guilt.
I'm calling crap on that. You're always the one to order another drink when everyone's ready to go.
Well, no. The reason I did that the other night is because we were waiting like 30 minutes for our tab. And so I finally ordered another drink.
That's not the first time that's happened. Happens all the time.
But I do have a hard time leaving a parties. I have to say goodbye or else I feel guilty.
Exactly.
And
now this guy will get up and disappear like a fart in a tornado.
The guilt part is of it. So you say goodbye to everyone. It takes me an hour to say goodbye because of the guilt.
I got no guilt. See ya.
Yeah, but you're rude.
So 2 podcasts in a row. Last one, and we're going to start keeping track.
Go ahead.
Last one.
Let Andrea Dowling Gulledge keep track
Last
as
one,
the official.
She will.
Show monitor.
And she'll be accurate.
Record keeper.
She'll be accurate. Last podcast, I'm not fun. This Kellie affirming that by shaking her head up and down.
Can't hear that on a podcast.
This podcast,
rude.
I'm rude.
Yes, but you revel in it.
I'm not.
You love it. You flat out say,
I
in
revel
the
in
battle
it?
of a-holes, I will win every time. And you revel in that. But when I agree with you by telling you you're rude, suddenly I'm wrong.
Yeah, but you're supposed to be in my corner.
Well, I am in your corner, but sometimes being in your corner is really aggravating.
Come on, let me tell everybody what you told me, but right before you walked in. It's so funny.
I don't even know what
it's
it
so
is.
funny.
I really don't even know.
So we were getting set up for the podcast. I'm in here twisting and tweaking the dials.
Oh, you're in my butt?
Plugging stuff in.
Oh, goodness.
Kellie comes in. And this is the kind of stuff you hear here at Evans Raspberry Manor all the time. It's just kind of stuff like when a dog hears a high-pitched whistle, it just kind of turns its head.
I told you not to talk about this on the podcast, and you're going to do it anyway.
Kellie said, Kellie, I don't know what it is about that really big, fluffy, comfortable chair, but it makes my tailbone hurt.
Yeah. Because it has no back support. And I've been sitting in it so much.
Really big, comfortable, fluffy chair.
Makes my back hurt.
But it makes your back hurt.
What's wrong with that?
Because it's a really big, fluffy, comfortable chair.
It gives no back support. So I've been sitting at this scrunched up angle in like one position for so long that I think it's thrown my back out a little bit.
But weren't you horizontal?
No, I'm talking about the big chair. I was laying down today, but this morning We had Bible study last night, and I was curled up in this comfy chair, and I've been curled up in this comfy chair binge watching Real Housewives of Potomac, and I was doing it again tonight when I was eating my salad for supper. And when I get up, my lower tailbone hurts, and I think it's because this chair doesn't give me enough support. Why is that?
I thought it was amusing.
Why is that amusing?
But it's just me. Here's another thing I think is amusing. Are we done with?
Yeah, that was all 12.
People love this. So my elephant in the room is, as I look over my left shoulder on my chair here, there's a grumpy octopus looking down at me.
Yep.
Because, and this is a segue, I'm doing a segue, because before the podcast, I was, in the room adjacent to the studio. I was, doing
using the bathroom.
Well, I was doing a little paperwork.
You were using the bathroom.
I was doing a little paperwork. Mm-hmm. At which point I run out of TP, and Kellie always fingers me for not replenishing the toilet paper.
No, that's not what I do.
Oh, you're being misrepresented.
I get on you for not replacing water and soft drinks.
Oh, not the toilet paper.
No, the toilet paper I don't really get on you about.
Oh, okay.
Because you need toilet paper.
Okay.
But whenever I go to the refrigerator and waters and Diet Cokes haven't been, or Diet Pepsis haven't been put in to get cold, that's what I get on y'all about.
Okay.
But anyway, go back to your premise.
So I'm stuck on the hopper. I lean over and I open the little cupboard, the one that I renovated. That's another podcast story. I renovated a couple of years ago.
Vanity.
The vanity, yes. And I open it up and I'm like, there he is.
There he is.
Staring at me. So I just brought him here into the studio to spend the podcast with us. Grumpy Octopus, how do you like being moved around Evans Manor?
Well, let me speak for the octopus.
Oh, you're going to speak for Grumpy Octopus? Okay.
Well, because apparently you're just going to keep that microphone there until he responds.
He doesn't have a lot to say.
I'm getting to the point where I want to hide the octopus in the most difficult possible place.
I didn't find that one for a while.
I know. And you didn't find the other one for a while either.
Oh, you put that in my motorcycle jacket.
I put one in your helmet.
You put one in my helmet.
Because you have a lot of helmets. Because I'm tired of hiding the octopus.
No, it's fun.
It's hard, and I'm tired of being creative with the octopus. So anyway, Alan takes great joy in hiding the octopus, and I don't know. I guess it's a bit. You said it's an Instagram, a famous Instagram bit. That we're the only people that seem to be doing it.
It's an Instagram sensation. Now, here's my segue: the toilet paper. Guys, gals, I have found the funniest Instagram.
Oh no.
Okay, I just won't tell.
No, tell it. I knew you were going to do this.
I have found the funniest Instagram. Now, I'll admit, I like potty humor. I think it's funny. Some listeners, they don't like potty humor, like our friend Susan. Susan's not a big fan of potty humor.
No, a lot of ladies typically aren't.
But some are.
Some are. I'm not going to discount that, but a lot of females typically aren't into the.
You know who likes it more than me?
Amy Wilkerson.
Yeah.
Yep. Is she the one that directed you to this?
No, I directed her to this.
Okay. Like I said, when I die and Mr. Wilkerson dies, Amy and Alan will live very happily ever after, because they are soulmates.
Well, no, I'll be in an RV off somewhere
with Amy.
And oh my goodness. Okay, the name of this Instagram is Toily Tea Paper. It's an Instagram. It's a puppet that's toilet paper. It's like a Muppet, but he's toilet paper, and he just talks about potty stuff.
Yeah.
And guys, I was laughing so hard at this. It was like I literally got a stitch in my side. I'm laughing so hard at this.
He really does.
Yes.
He's not exaggerating.
No, but I directed you guys to remember Paul Flart? Remember Paul Flart I directed you to?
Yeah.
He gets on there and does those big, wet, juicy ones. You got to go follow Toily Tea Paper.
If you're into this sort of thing.
Yes. Just mindless entertainment. Some of these things, He's
not going to play a couple on the podcast.
No, I'm not going to play a couple on the podcast.
You don't want to give them an example of what this guy is about?
Well, he kind of talks like this. Kind of like my change voice, but a little higher.
Hold the microphone up to one of
He
them.
kind of talks like this. And he says, "Hey, everybody, this is toilet paper. Instead of taking a poop, you can say, burst out some meat clumps."
Meat clubs?
Clumps.
Meat clumps. I think the puppet's easier to understand.
Hey, everybody, it's toilet paper again. Instead of saying take a poop, you can say, crank out a cave cricket.
A cave cricket?
Crank out a cave cricket.
I've never heard it called that. Is that something they say in New Zealand?
Well, that really sticks in your craw, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, Gutted is from New Zealand. Hey, everybody, this is toilet paper. Instead of saying take a poop, you can say, order a Little Caesars hot and ready.
And people say that about going to the bathroom.
Yeah. See, people submit these to toilet paper.
Oh, and he repeats them.
And he repeats them.
Are you going to submit?
Oh, yes. Oh, I've got 100 of them.
Well, why don't you tell us what you're going to submit, and we'll see if toilet paper repeats it. What do you have to DM him? Or do you have to BM him? That was punny. That was punny.
Well, we're giving the crickets button a workout tonight.
I think that was funny.
Wait a second. I did the wrong one.
That was funnier
Hold
than
on.
the cricket cave.
I did the wrong one. There we go.
What did you give me before?
I gave you the crickets. I should have given you the rim shot.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, go follow Toilet Paper if you're into silly humor.
The numbers are really going to go up for that account from this podcast.
Well, maybe not from our listeners. Maybe our listeners' kids. They might think it's funny.
I think you should maybe do.
I think Cole will think it's funny.
Oh, Cole and Dylan will love it.
Yeah.
Maybe you should do like, maybe you should go like Instagram Live or YouTube Live where I'm not involved, and you can sit there and you can share all that and laugh with people that like it. You know what I mean? Like go Instagram Live and do potty jokes.
Oh, just do potty jokes?
Yeah,
bits?
that's what I mean.
Well, why would I do that when I can do it here?
Because you could do it with people that actually appreciate it and think it's funny. And I don't want to ruin your fun.
Oh, that's already happened. That happened a long time ago.
Yeah. Happened about 2 minutes into this podcast.
Oh.
So anyway, do you have anything else to talk about from this past week or anything? I don't
Well,
want
what? You got more stuff?
Well, I was going to talk about what's coming up this weekend, but if you have something, I don't want to skip over it and not get to it.
I just got one more thing. I went in for session number 2 for my back piece.
You haven't asked me to put any lotion on it. Is it not itching?
It's not itching yet, but if you follow my Instagram at the Alonzo 1971, my buttocks were on Instagram just for a minute.
Yeah.
Because you were rubbing lotion onto my backside.
Yes.
Not my rear end, but my back.
Well, it went low. It went below your waistband.
Yeah. So I wanted to try something. I ordered this stuff and I saw an ad, hashtag ad. I saw an ad for this stuff because I get served tattoo ads, because Instagram knows who I am.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not dropping a dime. They're targeting me.
Yeah,
Right. So
Instagram knows who everybody is.
Exactly,
you get targeted ads.
Exactly. So the stuff's called Mad Rabbit, and they make different products. This isn't an ad, but I've used their lotion, but I wanted to try this numbing cream. It's amazing. And I think it works for more than just tattoos. If you had an AstroTurf burn, or I guess a small cut or something, you put this stuff on, man, I could not feel when he was doing some of this.
If you take your kid in for allergy testing and those little cuts in the back,
yeah,
that'd be really good for that.
Oh my goodness, it worked so well. It's called Mad Rabbit, and it's like got the most lidocaine you can get without a prescription or something.
We like that.
It's a numbing cream, and it really worked great. So anyway,
maybe I can put some on my lower back
because you're sitting in the big comfortable chair. Ailment. So he finished the outline on my back. The outline is completely done. So next time he's going to start shading, black shading. So that's what's next.
And then color comes last?
Yeah, color comes last.
Oh, I would have thought color would go first and then the shading.
No, he does all the black stuff and then he does the color. But I did have it shouldn't be awkward because when you're in tattoo parlor, I mean, you see people like, you see lots of skin, you see lots of bodies, but I'm laying there and he's kind of doing past my waistline. I mean, he's onto the buttocks, just a lot of butt talk on this podcast this time. So I got my pants pulled down, just about halfway, and it's no big deal. It's what you do. Well,
Was it a crowded shop, or were you the only person in
no,
there?
I was the only one getting tattooed, but there were three, maybe two or three other artists that were in there. I guess they were just working, waiting for walk-ins, doing what they do when they're not tattooing. So I'm just laying there, and he's doing his thing on my back. Well, one of the female artists walks in, and she's like, "Hey, Joe, what's going on, man? Oh, wow, that's badass," and they're doing "Oh, wow, that's awesome. Like, what are you doing here?" And he's like, "Oh, doing a back piece round, blah, blah, blah." Well, I'm just laying there with like my pants down.
Yeah, you're just a canvas to them.
Exactly.
Yeah,
she doesn't care.
She doesn't care.
She doesn't care.
No.
There's a big brown Filipino ass. She could care less.
True.
Could care less. So, but he wants me to stand up. So then I'm like, okay, I'm thinking to myself, do I pull up my pants or do I leave my pants down? So I'm really a little confused. Number one, because I had my gummy again. So number two, I was laying down and I stand up and I feel like I'm about to faint. So
got too fast.
I got up too fast. So female artist and my artist, Joe, are looking at my back, but I pulled my pants up just, I guess, out of habit. And then what was even more awkward is then I pulled them back down.
Oh. Did they ask you to pull them back down?
They didn't ask me to do anything but stand there.
Oh,
I was the one fidgeting with my pants.
Well.
So do you think I did the right thing?
I think you did the right thing. They probably needed to inspect your butt, make sure it was.
But my pants were already down.
Like you said, natural instinct to pull your pants up when you feel them falling. That's your natural instinct.
Yeah, right. Okay.
I think you did fine.
So you don't think
as long as you didn't put them all the way down, like you had them around your ankles, then we might have an issue.
No. I didn't have them around my ankles.
Well, I mean, with you, that's a possibility.
And I didn't drop my phone or anything like that. So
you admitted you took a gummy thing.
Yeah.
So that might have made you lose your inhibition.
Right. Well, no, if I had inhibitions, then I wouldn't have pulled my pants up, or I would have pulled my pants up. Right?
Like you said, out of habit.
I don't know. I was gutted.
Yeah. That was not used correctly. You didn't use the word correctly. Cats are such little divas, aren't they? It's impossible to know what they're thinking if they're not feeling well. And that's why Pretty Litter is such a genius idea. First of all, Pretty Litter's ultra absorbent, super light crystals trap odor instantly while minimizing mess and dust. Plus, these crystals last up to a month, so there's less scooping, fewer trips to the garbage can. But the coolest thing about Pretty Litter is it changes colors, so you can monitor early signs of potential illness in your cat, including urinary tract infections and kidney issues. Now, I recommended Pretty Litter to our friend Susan. We already mentioned her in the podcast. After what she went through with her cat, Oscar. She thought maybe something wasn't right with Oscar. He was acting a little off, but one day she had to rush him to the vet in a panic because suddenly she realized, oh my gosh, he's sick. Well, Oscar's fine now, thank goodness. But Pretty Litter could have picked up something that wasn't right early on, so Susan could have gotten to the vet before it became a panic situation, right? Pretty Litter ships free to your door. It's in a small, lightweight bag. You never run out, and you don't have this huge container taking up precious storage space. And y'all know how I feel about storage.
Oh, Pretty Litter keeps tabs on your cat's health and keeps odors down. You and your cat are going to love Pretty Litter as much as our friend Susan does. And you can go to prettylitter.com/sandwich to save 20% on your first order. That's prettylitter.com/sandwich to save 20%. prettylitter.com/sandwich. Terms and conditions apply. See site for details.
All right. So I and Alan and I have very busy weekends ahead of us. Alan is taking Dylan, our youngest, to a baseball tournament in Houston.
He's got an out-of-town tournament.
And I am taking Emma Kellie to see Taylor Swift. I know a lot of people assume because I work in radio and podcasting that I can just call somebody and say, give me free Taylor Swift tickets. Dang it. and they just miraculously appear. That is not the case.
No.
So back in the day when things were way more fun, we did get a lot of free stuff, and we got more access to artists and things like that. But things have changed, times have changed. So anyway,
what changed that? Who can we blame for that?
A lot of it was it started honestly, and it's how it ties in. I really don't understand, but it started with the Janet Jackson nipplegate at the Super Bowl.
Really?
Yes. The FCC cracked down. For some reason, they started punishing radio for what happened at the Super Bowl. And then all this stuff you've heard of plugola and payola used to be like a record rep would come in and say, I'll give you, all this stuff if you play my artist records. It was payola. Or I'll give you free stuff if you talk about this on the radio. That's plugola. So anyway, that's all illegal now. You have to disclose. It's just all illegal now.
Mm-hmm.
Where was I? Oh, so I had to go online like everybody else and try to get tickets through the websites on the day that they were released. And the Ticketmaster debacle, it was terrible. And I didn't get any. And, but my friend was able, she just took what she could get. I mean, it's like, whatever you got, because if you said, no, these are too much, or this isn't where I want to sit, and you rejected them, there's a chance you would never get back in. Right.
Mm-hmm.
So our friend Kay got 6 tickets, and she didn't need 6, but she knew there would be some friends out there that would need some. And she wasn't with the intention of upselling. She was just going to charge what she got. She was just trying to help people out. And so when she heard me say I didn't get any, she said, absolutely. If you want 2 for you and Emma Kellie, you can buy them. She wasn't giving them to me. They were expensive and I wouldn't expect her to.
Mm-hmm.
So I paid her for them, and they were not cheap.
No,
not cheap.
Like those lamps. Anyway, were they more or less than the lamps?
More than the lamps. So anyway, I told Emma Kellie at the time, look, I know you'd rather go to Taylor Swift with a friend, and you would have a lot more fun with a friend your age, but I paid so stinking much for these tickets. I'm going to this show. Mm-hmm. Now I'm regretting those.
You want
words.
a redo on that? You want a little do-over on that?
Because I love Taylor Swift. She's a sweet girl. Emma Kellie's just coming home, so she's going to hear this conversation and probably come around the corner. Perfect timing.
Yeah.
So when I got these tickets, everybody's excited, not knowing until after her first performance in Arizona, I believe it was, that Taylor performs for 3 hours and 15 minutes.
That's longer than Metallica.
3 hours and 15 minutes. Not only that, which great, everybody's getting their money's worth, right? Not only that, she has 2 opening acts.
Does she have really long songs?
She has a lot of songs out.
She just plays a lot of songs?
She has I'm not a Taylor Swift aficionado. She has something like 11 or 12 albums. How many does she have, honey?
Albums?
How many albums? 10?
She plays 44 songs?
She plays 44 songs according to
44 songs, okay.
And a couple of them
This is news coming from one of our assistant producers here.
She's counting on her fingers right now. She's counting the albums, I think. But in addition to that, she plays some surprise songs acoustically for each audience. I think she is bringing out some surprise guests. We don't know. It's all a surprise.
Wow.
But for 3 hours and 15 minutes, what is it, honey?
There's no surprise guest.
I thought somebody came out and sang a song with her the other day in Vegas.
I mean,
You're off mic. Nobody can hear you.
He's not that. I don't know who that was.
It was somebody famous, just because you don't know. Anyway, 3 hours and 15 minutes. And then the 2 opening acts. So it's 5 hours her show is. 5 hours.
Do you have seats, or is it general admission?
Yes, seats.
So you're not standing?
Not standing. Not only that, the day that Taylor Swift is performing at the place where the Dallas Cowboys play, if you're not familiar.
The stadium.
AT&T Stadium.
It's not during the day, is it?
No, it's at night.
Oh, okay. Well, what about the first part? You got to be there at 3.
Well, that same night, there's I believe a Texas Rangers baseball game, and it's opening weekend.
At Globe Live, which is right next door.
Right next door.
Right.
And there's some other event that there's an XFL league, I want to say. Is that the same night or is that Friday?
I don't know. But...
Anyway, there's 2 or 3 events going on the same night, all within a 1 mile radius of each other. So we've got everybody trying to get there at the same time. Emma Kellie's standing there waiting to see what I'm going to say. I'm not going to say anything. She just wants to know. So because of the tickets that Kay got, she has the ability to get there earlier than everybody else, right? So the doors open at 4:30, something like that, 3:30 or 4 or 4:30, 4:30, I believe. Well, these tickets are going to let us get in at like 3 or 3:30. And the reason you want to do that is because the merchandise lines are so long. They call them merch lines, Alan.
Yes.
Merch lines.
I've heard.
So they're so long that they're selling out of merch in different markets and, different cities. And I don't, I'm assuming they will replenish, but for that night, you're screwed if you don't get what you want. And people are standing in line for hours, perhaps potentially missing the opening acts. You don't want that to happen. So it looks like we're going to be going to Taylor Swift.
What time do you have to leave the house? Like 1?
Yeah, we're probably going to be there about 3 or 3:30 for a show that starts at 6:30, and 5 hours later at 11:30, we'll try to exit that stadium with everybody else who will insist on staying for the very last note of the very last song. Right, Emma Kellie?
Yep.
There's no leaving before the encore like some of us do, so we can beat the traffic to get to our car. No. I'm going to be there for 8 hours. And I can't drink because I'm driving.
I'll drive.
Emma Kellie says she would drive. No. So that's what I'm looking forward to.
It's a long time.
Alan, the traffic is, I'm concerned about the traffic. I'm very concerned about the traffic.
There's going to be a lot of people there.
Getting out of there, I might weep. I might at some point start crying. And then, my daughter and everybody, they're dressing in theme. You pick an album and you dress according to that theme. That era, excuse me. Emma Kellie
the era.
Me.
It's
The
the
era.
Eras tour.
It's the Eras tour.
Oh.
So Emma Kellie's going as the Lover Eras for one night. And what's the other night? Debut.
Taylor Swift's first album.
Her first album. So she's doing Debut and Lover. I'm going in whatever I can fit into.
Mom mode?
It's probably going to be black.
Chaperone mode?
And I've got to find shoes that I can probably stand in for 8 hours.
Don't be trying to look all good.
I will not.
Trying to look all hoochied out because you're going to be miserable.
You go to these shows where girls show up in their 6-inch heels because dang, they look good. Those shoes are not meant for walking.
Nope.
And they're going to be standing up the whole time on concrete. Their feet are they're going to want to cut off their feet at the ankles before the night is over.
Wear your Skechers.
I'm telling you, I hate to say this, but I'm dreading it. I'm dreading it. And it should be a lot of fun. I'm going to make wonderful memories with my daughter. Going to be making good memories, Emma Kellie.
Oh, you guys are going to
You
miss
have a
it.
good attitude.
If I have a good attitude,
If
she
you
says.
go into it dreading it,
Nobody can hear you over there. If you're going to talk, come get on the mic. Nobody can hear you. Here she comes.
Oh, here she comes.
Here she comes.
Oh, we have a special guest.
Here's Emma Kellie schooling me on my attitude.
Yes, we have attitude talk. Yeah.
No, I know.
You're good.
Oh, come on, Emma Kellie.
You are good.
Wait,
If
say.
you go into it positively, you will have a good time. But if you go into it with a negative attitude, you'll ruin your mood and your time at Taylor Swift.
Do you really want to be there for 8 hours?
Yes.
There you go.
There you go.
There you
If
go.
this was Duran, you would stay that long. And if you were my age, you would want to stay 8 hours too.
But I'm not your age. See,
I
that's
said
what you're forgetting.
I said if you were my age and it was Duran, we'd be there even earlier.
I don't know. She may have a point. But that's one of those things we cannot prove because it's a hypothetical. Love you. I can't wait.
It's going to be a long night, babe. Yeah.
I am just, and I know people that are listening right now are so mad at me because they're like, we wanted to go and we couldn't get tickets.
Yeah,
and we should
that's
be more
true.
grateful.
That's true. The other side of this is, boy, there are a lot of people who wish they could go to the concert.
That's right. That's right. But if I had known, I would have made other arrangements for Emma Kellie to go with a friend, Emma Kellie. I love you. Yeah. Anyway, that's what we're doing this weekend.
Okay.
And you're going to be in Houston.
Yeah, Dylan's got a tournament in Houston, so we're leaving. I guess we're leaving Friday evening, and we'll be playing all day Saturday and Sunday. So that's what I'm doing. I'll just be
chilling at a ball
I'll just
game.
be sitting on a chair, a lawn chair, with my cooler next to me, watching baseball.
There you go.
Sounds pretty relaxing, actually,
For one of us, yeah.
compared to what you're doing.
Yeah. But then on Sunday, I'll be recuperating for part of the day. And then my brother is going to be my date. Alan was going to be my date, but we have this baseball tournament that he has to go to now, or he gets to go to. I shouldn't say has to. It's a Zig Ziglar event.
Yeah.
Y'all know Zig Ziglar? Wasn't he the How to Win Friends and Influence People guy?
I think so.
And he was actually one of the pastors, or I don't know if he was a pastor or just a teacher. I'm not really sure what his title was at Prestonwood Baptist Church. But anyway,
He was at Prestonwood?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
He had a big Sunday school class there. But anyway, this is a Zig Ziglar event. So I'm guessing it's sort of a motivational event that we were invited to. And they're honoring that night Michael W. Smith, who is a big Christian singer. And the theme is Western. So again, I will be trying to find whatever I can fit into that is Black.
Wait a second.
That kind of looks Western. And I'll put on my cowboy boots with it.
Western or Albuquerque, Santa Fe, Boho. What was that thing we went to? Boho.
I forget what it was called.
Western chic.
Yeah, something like that.
You remember that thing?
I was just told Western.
Remember that thing though?
I do. That was very confusing and distressing. So this is just Western. But anyway, my brother's going to be my date, and that'll be a lot of fun.
Good.
We get to do something together. So that worked out really well. But we'll have stories to tell next podcast.
We had our second golf lesson of the year. So we went on, actually our first golf lesson of the year because we went on New Year's Eve.
Right. And it took
So
us
this
that
was your
long to get
first
the
golf
second.
lesson of the year.
Yeah.
And Kelly's doing great.
Well,
she is doing
schedule's-
really great.
Well, I appreciate you saying that. Alan is actually a very good teacher. And when I feel
wow,
myself,
I did something right.
You did, honey. Don't do
Oh.
that. He's a very good teacher. He's very patient. And when he can feel
Wow.
I'm getting frustrated,
Wow.
he doesn't get frustrated. He gets even calmer, which is really the sign of a good teacher. And because if you got frustrated, then I'd get more frustrated and I'd just throw the golf club down and say, let's go home.
I've seen a lot of frustration in golf, most of it from myself.
Yeah.
So
but
I know how
you-
it feels.
But you were like, when I was getting frustrated, he was just like, it's okay. Just, and he was just really calm about it. And, I know my form's not great. It's not, but I'm just learning and I'm really inflexible and I'm trying. And so, of course, somebody said in my comments, if you straighten your elbow out, I'm like, I know I need to straighten my elbow out. I'm going to work on that. I cannot do that yet.
Thanks. We know
But I'm
that.
trying.
We know that.
And so Alan just wanted to video me so I could see what I'm doing right and what I'm doing wrong. And then we'll be able to compare when I'm finally doing it right, how far I've come.
You don't have to have a completely straight golf top. You don't have to have a completely straight left elbow to play good golf.
Well,
There was a
it's
dude-
the hardest thing in the world to twist because my body doesn't want to twist that way. And to keep my elbow straight, that's hard, y'all.
There was a dude who played on the PGA Tour back in the 80s. His name was Calvin Peete. And Calvin Peete fell out of a tree or he hurt himself when he was a youngster and he broke his arm. He could never straighten his left arm. So Calvin Peete always swung with a bent left arm. He was the most accurate hitter, fairways hit, and greens in regulation for a while on the PGA Tour at that time he played.
That's good to
he was
know.
a very accurate driver, and then he would get it on the green a lot more times than not. So that's a myth that you have to keep your left arm straight. Do you get more power if your left arm straight? Yes. Calvin Peete couldn't hit it very far, but he was very accurate.
Well, I'm going to work on it. I was trying to do some exercises to kind of build up my twisty waist muscles. What are those called? I don't even know. But that's a big problem because I watched this other lady that I follow on Instagram, and it was like, how does she twist that far? And it was just such a beautiful shot. And I was like, that's what I want to eventually be able to do, one of those real beautiful shots. Right now, I know it looks bad.
What
but
beautiful shot.
a lady I saw on
Your
Instagram.
swing?
Yeah, I can't twist like she did. I
Don't
couldn't
worry
twist.
about that. We don't
But I'm
care about
saying,
that. We care about results.
I know. I said I can't wait till I get to that
Yeah,
point
you will. You
when I
will.
stretch like
You've
that.
hit twice.
I know, but I'll get there eventually. But we have to just start making more of an effort. And of course, as soon as I get out there, it was a beautiful day. The weather's been crap every day since. And now you're going out of town, and I'll be, so it just doesn't work out. We got to make time for golf.
Yeah. I keep telling Kelly, for only hitting 2 buckets of range balls, she's already hitting a little draw, which she says, what's a draw? I said, babe, that is one of the hardest shots in golf to hit, is where it starts off a little bit to the right and then it curves just a little bit to the left.
But I don't even know how I'm doing
That
that.
is well, because you're doing some really basic things that are really great for you to start with.
Okay.
They're fundamentally good things for you to start with. I was telling her a lot of people, they start playing golf and they probably used to play softball or baseball, and they try to hit the crap out of the ball with their right side and their right hand and their right arm and their right leg and put all the power into it, kind of fall back. And that's why people that start playing like that, they can never not slice the ball. They always slice the ball. And
What
then
does slicing mean?
that's when it starts way left and goes way right. It's like a banana ball.
Oh, okay.
And every golf course in the world is built to penalize somebody who slices the ball. So that's why they have a miserable time when they play golf, because they're always in the crap on the right side. Kellie is starting so that she starts the ball to the right and curves it to the left, which is really hard to do.
Wow. Look how good I am.
She's doing more than great.
Well, thank you for that. I appreciate it. I like it better when you compliment me.
What versus what? What?
When you call me out for using a word from music.
Gutted?
I like it better.
Like
when you
rubbish
compliment me.
and bloody?
I didn't use those words.
Okay, well, let's just take one more minute before we bring it home for Jerome. Give Kellie a little props. You got a big award or something that you put on the social medias.
Oh, well, that was from November, though.
But you just put it on the social medias. Tell everybody.
In November, I was inducted into the Radio Hall of Fame, the Texas Radio Hall of Fame, which is a very big honor and very, very
How cool
sweet.
is that?
It was so cool. But the induction ceremony, I found out about it, a month or two prior. But the induction ceremony was on a date that I could not go. I'd already made a commitment to a friend. And I was like, I told her about what happened, and I could hear, proud and happy for me, but I could hear the disappointment if I wasn't going to be able to honor my commitment. And I was like, I'm honoring my commitment. That's what I'm doing. So I couldn't go to the ceremony. And I didn't want the people at the Hall of Fame to think I was ungrateful. I didn't want them to think that, but it's just like, I just couldn't make it. So I filmed a video that they played, and I thanked everybody. And the man that's in charge of it, he happened to be coming through town, and he wanted to bring me the certificate. So there's a certificate. There's not like an award or a trophy or anything like that.
Oh, there's not?
No.
It's not like the Gracies?
No. I thought there was, but it's just a piece of paper that you get framed. Anyway, he just wanted to present it to me in person, so I had it, and that was it. But Boss Man didn't tell me he was coming.
Amen.
The man let him know the night before, I'm in town. Can I come by tomorrow? And Boss Man said, "Oh, it was 10:00 at night." He said,
"That's not Boss Man."
What?
Say it like Boss Man.
No, I don't want to. He said it was 10:00 at night. So he comes in the next morning and tells me, and of course I go into work with no makeup, no nothing. Thankfully, my hair looked kind of okay. I'm like, you're kidding me. I said, because I know this guy's going to want to take a picture and all this stuff. So anyway, it is what it is. But yeah, so I got my certificate on, Tuesday, I think.
That's awesome, babe.
Yeah.
Very proud of you.
I'm very
proud of you
honored
always
to be in the Texas Radio Hall of Fame
Yeah.
with Kid Craddock, because he was inducted many years before me, and now we're in it together.
I think that's awesome. The next one you get inducted into probably be some national Hall of Fame.
I don't know.
And then maybe World Hall of Fame.
No, I don't think.
Maybe Universe Hall of
No,
Fame.
I don't think so.
No?
Maybe the Golf Hall of Fame.
Well.
No.
I mean, you're doing well, but
Maybe I'm like one of those what they call a prodigy.
you're doing very well.
I will tell you the truth.
I will tell you that.
I did swing a club once before with Kid Craddock.
Mhm.
He took me out on a driving range one time, and he really didn't give me any instruction. He just kind of
Told you to hit it.
told me to hit it. But he said he said I was a natural just based on what he saw. I was a lot younger and probably more limber back then.
Mm-hmm.
But I haven't hit it since then.
Weren't we all?
I haven't hit it since then. So I didn't want to lie and make you think that you were the first time I'd ever swung a club, but I'd never had a lesson before.
I think the first time you ever really swung a club was with me, though. You might have gone out there and just kind of hacked around at the ball, but you've been very purposeful the last two times.
Very purposeful.
Wasn't that your word of the year, purpose? Or was that
intentional? Was it intentional? That was last year's word. I didn't even come up with one this year because I'm like, I don't follow through with crap. I got a vision board. There's nothing on it.
Why don't she
I
make?
had an intention
Yeah.
word I didn't use,
Right.
a weird word of the year, whatever. I've got journals I don't write in. I have great intentions.
You got a watercolor set you never used? Put
You gave me that. I didn't ask for that.
put golf pictures on your vision board you like.
Maybe I'll do that. Yeah, that's a good idea. I'll take
Wow,
pictures
I'm
of
on a
women
roll.
with a good swing.
Yeah.
See, that's the thing. Is like I think about things I want to do, but then I don't think, oh, that could go on the vision board. So I'll put somebody in a really cute golf outfit doing a really good swing, and I'm going to put that on the vision board.
We can put a bunch of pictures of Paige Spiranak up there.
Is she the one you follow? The hot woman you follow?
She's the most followed golfer on Instagram, even more than Tiger Woods.
Yeah, because she's hot.
I mean, some people say that.
Hmm.
She was Maxim's Woman of the Year.
Oh, wow. Good for her.
And she's a good golfer.
Okay.
There was just an article about her. The reason she's top of mind, and we're talking about golf, but there was just an article that popped up about how she can't even do like legit clinics with, she says, with like other like male celebrities or male athletes because people automatically think she's hooking up with them.
Yeah.
And she's like, that's a bunch of crap. She's like, these are things that I'm supposed to do. And it's pretty sorry that people get in my comments and say all these nasty things about me and these,
Well, they do that.
men.
They do that to everybody.
Yeah. It's like, we're doing a golf clinic, you know?
I know. They do that to everybody.
Yeah.
So anyway, that's not unique to her, but I'm very happy for her that she's that beautiful and followed. And a good golfer, I guess.
That's what some people say. I just follow her because I like to see the technique. All right, babe. You got anything else?
No.
Nothing else?
No, I'm tired.
Okay.
I want to go to bed. I'm going to get up early and take a shower.
Well, that
I don't feel
announcement,
like taking one tonight. I'm so tired, y'all.
your announcement, quite frankly, was huge.
What's your announcement?
That was terrific.
That I'm going to take I'm going to take a shower in the morning?
Fantastic. No, the announcement about your Hall of Fame.
Oh. I don't have a shower in the
Believe
morning.
me, everybody knows. Everybody knows you deserve it.
Oh, thanks.
All right, man.
Is that an inside joke that I'm not getting?
No, it was just a huge announcement.
No, I know that you're doing Donald Trump with you.
I'm not doing Donald Trump. Donald Trump. I'm not doing
Huge Donald. That's Donald, but I don't know the other part you're doing.
Huge.
Well, that everybody knows
Oh,
it.
quite frankly.
I don't know.
Yeah. All right, babe. Got anything else?
No.
Oh, we've got a letter. You want to do a letter real quick? We got 3 minutes. Okay.
All right. Why do we have 3 minutes? We've never
Well,
timed
we
our
might as
podcast.
well just stop right at an hour. We've been going. We've been blabbering. Been wasting oxygen for 57 minutes. This letter is from Deanna. Subject: a sandwich and some chin hair. Hello, Alan and Kelly.
Hello.
Putting Alan's name first is totally a bit, by the way. Was just listening to the episode where Kelly was fussing about her chin hair.
I have one hard chin hair that pops up.
I'm 27 and have dealt with them since I was a teen. It's a combination of genetics, hormones, medication, etc. I have about 5.
Oh.
Deanna, you can braid those. I have about 5 that grow in at different times. Oh, different times. Okay. So I feel like I'm always plucking. I too am embarrassed, but have learned so many women deal with it. No one even notices the way we do.
Yeah.
You're beautiful inside and out. You too, Alan. Love always, Deanna from Savannah.
Thank you, Deanna from Savannah.
Thank you.
Oh, it
Deanna.
rhymes. No, I just have this one hair. It's underneath my chin. And I'll just, you just touch your face. You're not supposed to touch your face, but every once in a while I feel it coming up and I'll get the tweezers and I'll pull it out. And it's just one. It's just like underneath. It's really weird.
If you have more than one, can that be called a beard?
Well, see, that's it. That's the only hard one. It's like, it's weird. It's a hard one. The rest, we all get facial hair. I mean, that's just, I'm on hormone therapy and they're giving me testosterone. So I'm getting, hairs that are, we all have like fine facial hair, but I'm getting like dark whiskers.
What?
I have to pluck those.
Really?
But this is a different one. This is a hard one that comes out underneath my chin. Just one. It's really strange. I don't know why.
Okay. All right, babe. Well, I love you desperately.
I love you.
I love Grumpy Octopus desperately.
Me too. It's so fun to hide
It's a
him.
fun game to play. Speaking of games, I love golf desperately.
I will, hopefully.
I love Kelly desperately because
Love you.
I'm proud of her for being in the Radio Hall of Fame and being such a good golfer for only hitting the ball 2 times.
Thank you.
And I'm sure we will podcast again real soon. And in the immortal words of the great Keanu Reeves, life is good. Have a good sandwich.